Hey, what's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be making a tier list. Now, for the tier list, I'm going to be adding two new things. I'm going to be adding Conqueror's Blade plus Phantom, and then Conqueror's Blade plus Angel, and then Angel and Phantom alone. So you'll see, like, we have Angel twice. I think there's enough of a differential between just using, like, Angel alone and then using Angel with Conqueror's Blade that I should have put it on here twice. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to try to be kind of quick with this one, even though there is kind of a lot of elements. So for the F tier, or not the F tier, but for Air is just going to go straight into E. Angel's going to go into E. Conqueror's Blade plus Phantom. Not a lot of people know this, but this is, I mean, this is insane. This sword plus the damage reduction on Phantom is very good. I have videos on that. Dragon. I'm going to put Dragon probably in C. It's close to middle of the pack. You can argue it up to B, down to C. I kind of think it's C just because a lot of its moves are trash. Only one move is actually like any good at all. For the next one, Rock is obviously going to be E. Fire is going to be E. These E's are just like the ones that don't really do any damage, either Rares or Angel. And I'm going to put Angel down here, you might be wondering. Because Angel's, the whole meta for this game is just putting out damage, and Angel just heals, which is nice if you have the Conqueror's Blade. But just alone, nobody's going to be using Angel any more than they would use like a rare. Fool's Phantom, this is just a joke element. It's literally like Air, but like a little worse. Galaxy, I'd say it's A. Galaxy's A tier. It's still the worst mythic. It doesn't do it. The Galaxy needs like a 2x buff at the moment to be like at all relevant. Gravity, we all know that's the worst legendary. This thing's damage is just awful. Ice is like the worst. Epic. Now Conqueror's Blade plus Angel. You might be thinking, after I just put Angel down here in E, where is this going? It's probably going in like S or double S, because with Conqueror's Blade, this thing becomes completely OP, mostly just because of the sword, but Angel kind of complements it because it heals, and sword like playing with swords, you're going to get chipped, you're going to get hit, you know. And this is great in a team of other Angels because you can all be using it and healing each other at the same time, like against raid bosses and stuff. So this, I think I might drop this in SS, but I might drop it down because it is significantly worse than Phantom with Conqueror's Blade. So I might drop it down, but for now I'm just going to pop it up there. Infinity is, I'd say, on the same tier as Galaxy. It's slow cooldown times, but it deals significantly more damage than Infinity, so I'm going to put it ahead. And just in case you're wondering if it's farther to the left, it is better. Next is going to be Kitsune. That's an S. Kitsune didn't get nerfed per se. It got nerfed in the new dungeon. I know a lot of people have been saying this has gotten nerfed. To my knowledge, I have not used it since because it's been a minute since I used Kitsune. I just have seen other people use it, but to my knowledge, it's just nerfed in the new dungeon, making like it a little weaker right now. Next is Krampus, and Krampus I might just tuck it right in here, or maybe a little better than Infinity. This is something I've been like pondering on. It's got an M1, but the raw damage number isn't as big. I think Krampus might be, I don't know. For me, this is like a tie right now between Infinity and Krampus. It's really close, but I'm very biased because I've corrupted Krampus, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop it ahead. But, you know, these are close. Next is going to be Lava. Now, Lava is obviously better than Dragon, but it's not as good as the Mythics. It perfectly slots right in there at B. Next is Light. This is another one. It's like right in here. There's a couple that are just like right in here that I'm like, but Light's not as good as Lava. I just don't think it's significantly worse than Lava to drop it down. So I'm going to put it right there. And Lightning, just like on my last tier list, I had it right on par with Dragon. So I'm going to put it on par there with, again, these are just the same. Nature, obviously it's the best rare. It's got an M1. It's really great early on for leveling. So I'm going to just pop it up in here. I mean, nobody's really comparing these damage numbers against each other. So I'm not quite sure where like this one would go along here. I know it would go into D above the E's, but not to the C's. So I'm just going to pop it right here. It's really good early leveling though with its M1. Phantom, that's S tier. It's very good, especially in the new dungeon. And again, you get the sword with it, 2 of those Conqueror's Blades, and it's insane. Reaper, we all know what type of damage Reaper can output if you got your summons and you use that. This thing can get insane. It just needs a little bit more setting up, like maybe like Reaper rings. You need a lot of health, stuff like that. And I don't think it's quite as versatile as Phantom or Kitsune, and it's got slower clear time. So for that, I'm going to put it at the bottom of S. like behind Phantom and Kitsune, but still above any of the other mythics. Obviously, sand is E. It's garbage. Smoke is complete garbage. Water's complete garbage. And bunny's probably the best legendary. I think it's better than lava. I've used these two, and normal bunny feels comparable to corrupted lava, in my opinion. Now, this is my tier list. I was gonna make an extra tier because this build right here, Phantom plus Conqueror's Blade, is significantly better than Phantom plus Conqueror's Blade is significantly better than Angel plus Conqueror's Blade. So I was thinking of making like an extra tier above this, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this because I don't want like SSS, SSS, you know, like all these tiers. I think I already have enough here as is. I already felt like I had enough before. So you know, like getting rid of F tier, but this seems fine. That's my tier list as of now. I'll redo this if anything changes with the new update that's apparently coming this weekend, so stay tuned for that. But it's been a while. This was a little overdue because things have now shifted a little bit and new elements have come in and all that. So thanks for watching.